Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm showing you how to take this to this to this. Okay, that was a little weird, not gonna lie, but let's move on. Yeah. Start by cutting these into 1/8 cubes. Pork belly needs to be big, it needs to be chunky because it's gonna cook down a lot, and it's gonna lose a lot of that fat, but it's gonna baste that meat in its own fat, so it's going to be nice and delicious. Cover with the appropriate seasonings over here, and give it a good healthy stir with the barbecue sauce. Let everything sit for half an hour. Once that's done, get your grill to about 200 degrees and smoke it for about 2 hours. Low and slow, this is the way to go here. And once you do that, you're getting this beautiful caramelized exterior, but the interior is still nice and soft. And for the glaze, you're gonna have a cup of demi-glace, 2 tablespoons of cherry preserves, barbecue sauce, and we're gonna give it a little taste. Yeah, more cherry preserves, definitely. That sugar is gonna help balance it out completely. Once the sauce is done, we're gonna put the pork belly in a pan and then just finish it off. This part is gonna lacquer it. It's gonna coat everything evenly and rehydrate that pork belly. Add some more bourbon because it's part of the derby, it's part of the fun, and it really works. I cannot stress this enough how good this is. You gotta try. But if you don't know how to make demi-glace, it's very simple. You're gonna put any amount of beef stock that you're gonna need into a pot and reduce it. Just cook it down to half, put it on simmer. When that's done, all the proteins in there are gonna just coagulate, and the gelatin in there, so it's gonna make it thicker. You can leave it in the fridge for months, in the freezer for even longer. Let's take a moment and look at this. It's beautiful. The bubbles glazing, all the little lacquering effect that's happening here. Just relax. How amazing is it that all these little things are coalescing together to make so much depth of flavor? The bourbon, the spices. Oh, I could look at that all day. It's beautiful. And once we're done with that moment, pour it all into a bowl. I added more sauce than I needed to, but for your sake, just do whatever you want here. Add it all to that sauce. As it gets to room temperature, the flavors are going to mellow out even more. It's going to get even richer and deeper. And for color, toss some scallions in there. You're ready to go. And here we go. But how does it taste? Well, I did this off camera before, so I'll just tell you. It's unctuous. You get some caramel notes from the bourbon. It's porky and meaty. It has that candy bacon quality and that complexity. No. So, I would start with pork belly. Glazed pork belly burnt ends. Glazed in demi-glace. And cherry preserves and barbecue sauce. What do you think?
You can make that whenever you want.
It's good. Right, you can go back to that in a minute.
No, I just want a second taste, just to make sure.
This is like your 5th taste.
Okay.
It's your 5th taste. You gotta try something else.
Give me a second.
Oh.